やかな雰囲気とても好きです。仕事がまだ終わってません。休んでいいのでしょうか。悲運商会が栽培した芸商花には十分な露が必要ですが、脇交通の方たちは雨の後のぬかるんでいる参道が嫌い。穏やかな雰囲気とても好きです。
Hey, what's up, Dr. Ratio? You failed school, what? How'd you do that? Hey, what's up, Luap? Good to see you, man. How you doing? Have you guys updated Genshin yet? I haven't updated it on my laptop yet. I mean, I don't really play Genshin on my laptop anyway, so really no reason for me to update it there, but might as well. I suck at school. You and me both, man. Wasn't exactly a great student. I wasn't a terrible student, but certainly a lot worse than I would have been. Didn't expect to enjoy Arlie. She perma pyro in overworld. I mean, like that's yeah, sure, that is a thing. Perma pyro infusion, sure, but I don't know how comfortable I am with the permanent no healing thing.
Shigoto がまだ終わってません。休んでいいのでしょうか。
I was an okay student. I mean, I wasn't a terrible person though. I did at least try to be a decent person. Didn't want to bother anyone. Didn't want to, didn't want to hurt anyone. But yeah, certainly was a terrible student. Yep. Hey, what's up, Serene? How you doing? Hello, hello. Katie, your name has 2 T's though, so I assume that's supposed to be read as Catty. Just put Zhongli, no problem. I guess so. Sure. Yep, that's true. That is true. Hey, what's up, Happy? How are you, man? Oh, we can upgrade the fountain. Can we max out the fountain now? Yeah. I did find her more comfortable than Hu Tao. Really? I mean, the nice thing that she got over Hu Tao though is she has AoE. Right? Like Hu Tao does have AoE, but it's just like in a straight line. Whereas Arlecchino's AoE is like in an actual AoE. Is that max? Oh, nice. That is max. Alright, cool. Oh, it's a bunch of wishes. Hydro Sigil Shop. Where is that? I assume that's an NPC somewhere in Fontaine that I probably will never go and find. Oops, wrong button. Ah, which one? Oh, that dude. Okay, cool. Probably because of the stamina consumption. Ah, yes, probably. That's probably it. Yeah, because Arlecchino just uses normal attacks. That's true. That is possible. Well, I guess that is a problem at C0. Yes, you're right. At C0 at least. Yeah, at C0 Hu Tao. And I guess that's one thing that makes... Where's the thing? Hydro Sigil Shop. I thought it was this guy. Who is that?
Yeah.
Oh, there's a shop here? Can you prefer Arlecchino? No, I'm skipping Arlecchino. But you know, there's a chance I might pull for Arlecchino. Yeah, I'm still not sure about it yet. I'm fairly sure that I'm gonna be skipping her, but I haven't seen any reason for me to pull for her yet. Because I already have a hyper invested Hu Tao. And while they're a bit different, they have their differences, but they also very much fill the same niche of character. Oh, this is the new world boss. Okay. Oh. Oh, so the new region is underwater? I thought it was gonna be this place. I really thought it was gonna be this place. Okay. Test runner? Yeah, in a bit, in a bit. I still have actual stuff to do. Like making sure I don't tap on resin. Um, on my other accounts, I haven't logged in yet. I just logged in on my accounts to condense resin. Oh, it's a harbor. Oh, Sumeru has a northern harbor? Didn't know that. Oh my god, I feel so satisfied. I feel so happy that it's finally open now. Like there's finally no more black spot on the map. It's just all one map. Oh man. Alright, that's good. I'm happy. Hey, what's up, Jokushu? What are your thoughts on Arlecchino's kit? I haven't looked at it yet. But I will be looking. Hey, no! Come on, man. Could you just not? Just let me talk to an NPC if I want to do a quest. I assume this is the quest to unlock the underwater stuff. Like an underground map. Like the chasm or like the chasm underground and Konamiya, stuff like that, right? I haven't unlocked the new boss yet. I don't think you need to unlock it. Like, isn't there like a way? I think I remember them saying that you should be able to fight the new bosses without having to do the quests to unlock them. I'm not sure if I remember that correctly. RJ, haven't been here in a bit. Hey, what's up, Vixen? Yeah, long time no see, man. How are you? Did you take a break from Genshin or something? What? He iframed it. Hey, I'm in school, so I don't have much time. Hey, I still appreciate you stopping by, Shadow Wolf. Yeah, have a good day at school, man. Only weekly boss at a shortcut. Ah, I see, I see. That kind of sucks. So for that sucks for the people who are pulling for Arlecchino, because they're gonna have to rush over there to the new world boss. Where is it anyway? Is it underwater? Is it in the new map? Whoa, what is this stuff? Isn't that a statue? He looks like a statue that's moving. Didn't take a break. I just kept missing streams. Oh, okay. That's alright, man. As long as you took care of real life. Yeah, take care of real life first before some random dude on the internet. Anyway, how you been, man? Can't watch your video. My lesson's starting. That's alright, Shadow. Yeah, take care, man. Got 84 pulls. Wow, happy. Able to save? Happy? Saving up primos? Whoa. Hey, what's up, MD Fame? How you doing, man? You be playing Arlecchino Quest on stream today? Probably not. Yeah, because I have less than 3 hours to stream today. Yeah, because I got work in less than 3 hours from now. And I literally got roped into this. I had, I walked by the NPC and you're like, oh, okay, hey, you know what? It's kind of like when you're walking home and like you got some drunk neighbors who like one of them managed to grab your wrist and then like pull you towards them because they want you to drink with you and like they're really strong and that you just can't stand up or whatever. Or either that or you're like socially cringe and don't know how to say no. It's like that. That's exactly what these quests are like. Thank you, Shadow Wolf. Take care, man. I think 200 pulls was my biggest save up funds in Genshin, like not pulling on any banner. I haven't had that many primos in a while now. I've been pulling for characters back to back recently. I pulled for Farina. I pulled for I pulled for a ride in Shogun. Well, not back to back to back, literally, but okay. I just want that teleporter. That's all I want. I don't care. Come on, just let me unlock that teleporter. Ah, there you go. Oops. Wait, what are those? Hydroculus? Is this still part of Fontaine? Oh, they are Hydroculus. Okay, cool. That's... Huh. Interesting. This area covers more than Chenyu Vale, and yet it's like 99% water. What's... Now I understand they put in more effort into the underwater part, the actual new region part, than just the, you know, like, kind of like the chasm, I assume. But, like, literally one island. Ah, I assume that's where we're going. Zhongli so good. Yeah, you know, I think people who skipped Zhongli are and really like Arlecchino are probably kicking themselves in the back right now. I mean, it's not. I don't think it's necessary to have Zhongli if you have Arlecchino, but it certainly does make it a lot more comfy. Amazing how the Remus era looked like an advanced alien civilization. Remus era? Sorry, Shinrin. What's that? This is the last part of Fontaine, I guess. I guess this is like Fontaine's underground part. Oh, by the way, I noticed this thing. Like they updated this thing, and like I'm so happy they did this, because like I was kind of getting tired of like having to scroll. Oh man. The skill went on cooldown. Why do they keep giving me this daily commission? It's like they know I hate it. I hate this daily commission. It takes up so much time. The harbor in Sumeria is very far from any teleporter. Yeah, it is. I looked at I got one look at it and I'm like, wow, that is far. Zhongli equals comfy gameplay and immortality. In StarCraft, that would be power overwhelming. For those of you who are old enough to know that game. Zhongli is literally power overwhelming in StarCraft. But instead of it being a cheat code, it's actually part of the game. The one thing I didn't like about power overwhelming in StarCraft though is that it also made all the AI, all the bots, immune to each other. So like if you were playing an 8-player map and you just had it free for all the bots would just be like forever on the map. Just forever attacking each other, nothing dying. The only things that were taking damage were Protoss shields. The cutscene you just came across. Oh, wait. What? You know about it already? Did you play the quest already? Man, you fast. Hey, what's up, Thriller? How you doing, man? I gotta take care of chores first. I gotta eat my vegetables before I can eat ice cream. And here I am. I'm eating my vegetables first. I've just guessed based on the lines. Oh, what? I was skipping it and you somehow still saw it? Well, okay. I mean, like, skipping isn't exactly like click, 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 click. It isn't exactly the fastest way to skip things. But, sure. Pulling for Arlecchino? No. But maybe. I'm quite sure. I'm quite sure already, and I have been quite sure that I'm gonna be skipping Arlecchino. But if I am, if my mind is changed in the next, I don't know, like before her banner goes away, in the next 20 days, then maybe. What might be your next pull then? That is definitely going to be Al-Haytham. Let me think. No, depending on who, whether we get an Al-Haytham rerun before a Clorinde release, it's either Al-Haytham or Clorinde. Are those all my chores? Oh yeah, that's right. We got new stuff. Oh boy. Gonna have to click through all of these to get rid of that red dot. These are cute. What are these for? Oh, it's from quests. Oh, that's cool. I like those. Okay. Resin. No, we're good. Okay, we're good. All right. Be right back. Be right back. Just gotta do chores on the other account. Gotta eat my vegetables first before I can take some ice cream. And I hate it that they still haven't implemented a way to just, like they did it on mobile, right? Like when you log into a Genshin to an account in on your in Genshin on mobile, it just saves that account until you delete it. Why can't they do that on PC? Pretty powerful. I still won the odds of getting her and her weapon without spending real money. Wow, really? Wow, congrats, Lap. I'm hearing Arlecchino's good in Monopyro and Overload right now. Vape C1. Vape needs C1 Arle. Really? I mean, like, I sort of guessed that when I, because it's, Arlecchino has a similar thing as Yoimiya, right? Like where it's not the easiest thing to line up her her ICD with when you have Hydro on the enemies. On Yoimiya, you definitely, because her biggest hit is her N5 is the last hit of her normal attack string. You want that to vape. But because, you know, obviously, like, you're fighting enemies, and if you don't have a shielder, then you have to dodge, therefore cutting your attack string. And then once you start dodging, then you're, you know, like, it gets weird. The ICD doesn't line up anymore, right? So you start vaping your first hit, like, any other hit other than the 5th hit. And on Arlecchino, you want the first hit to vape, which isn't that hard, right? Because, like, your rotation just started. So you can just make it so that your rotation begins with and the enemy having Hydro on him. But ever since I figured out that she has either weird ICD or like normal ICD, but then because she's a normal attacker, she's gonna have a lot of hits on her, which means it's not gonna be that easy to vape the right ones. So I've already, like, even from back then when I found out about her kit, or at least heard rumors about her kit, I already thought, okay, mono pyro or overload. So, I mean, technically, overload was never a thing before Chevreuse. By the way, so overload is only a thing now. It's not even because of overload. It's because of Chevreuse. It's not an overload team. You're not making a team an overload team because overload is good. You're making an overload team because pyro and electro are good because of Chevreuse. But yes, overload team. Yeah, and even from back then, when Chevreuse was released, I like I know I've said this 1,000 times before, but when Chevreuse was released, when they talked about her kit, I immediately thought there are only two more major characters in Fontaine that haven't been released yet, and they're both Pyro and Electro, aka Arlecchino and Clorinde. So from then I've sort of accepted the possibility that Arlecchino and Clorinde are going to work quite well together. Now that being said, it's just a gut feeling. Just a gut feeling, but I think Clorinde is not going to be very good on her own. And because they made Arlecchino pretty decent, at least so far as we know, I'm sure a lot of people are testing her currently. I think Arlecchino is going to be way good with Clorinde, and Clorinde is going to be either niche or like very niche or underwhelming or almost underwhelming without Arlecchino. It's just a guess. It's still uncertain what Clorinde's kit is. Remember when they said Arle is an overload niche character, but not. I mean, like, I wouldn't say she's an, our overload niche. It's possible. Maybe even burning. Who knows, right? Like, you might even be able to use her in a burning team. Especially with that burning set. Oh, it's here already, right? So that means we could take a look at what it does. Burning. Which one's the burning set? Value. Nope, that's Arlecchino's set. Okay. 8. Okay, both of them are attack sets, huh? After leaving combat for 3 seconds, damage dealt. Damage dealt increased by in combat if burning opponents are nearby for more than 6 seconds. This damage bonus will decrease by 10% per second until it reaches 0. When a burning opponent exists, will... Oh, when no burning. Okay. 10% until it reaches 50. You know, that actually, I think that works for Arlecchino as well. But you'd have to you'd have to specifically use her in only a burning team. It doesn't like you're locked into a burning team with Arlecchino on it. I mean, not necessarily only Arlecchino, but basically any character that has burning in it. This effect still triggers if the equipment character is off-field. Damage shield. Shangling, could you Could you use this with Shangmei? I mean, it's attack though, and it's damage percent, right? I assume damage dealt is damage percent. Or is it an entirely different multiplier on its own? At the moment, Arlie stole Hu Tao's set. Oh, what about a gladiator set? Don't you have a gladiator set? At least if you hyper invested into her, those two sets were usable for her. Yeah, like the two sets are actually usable for her. Like this one though, you're a little more restrictive when it comes to team building, but still usable. Piece Glad is pretty what? Sorry, what's the bonus on the other set? How much do you get? Value increases or decreases. Character deals 18% damage, max 3 stacks. 18, 36. That's a lot. What is that? Wow. Okay. 58, huh? Wait, no. 54. 54%. Okay. So, decent amount stronger than Glad. Increases or decreases for 6 seconds. Okay. So it's a little more conditional, but basically 100% uptime on Arlecchino. And only on Arlecchino. Only on Arlecchino. And maybe a future character in the future. Whereas Gladiator is more like a universal set. So, okay. I guess it's a okay trade-off. Right? Like, it's only usable on one character for now. But it's a lot stronger. Oh, wait. Can I? No. I don't have it. Okay, I'm gonna completely skip you two. Bye, guys. Alright, I have a much better Glad set. I mean, like, look, it's 35%. Right? And, what is it? What is, Crimson again? So, let's see. Increases. Okay, so set bonus. Using your skill increases your set bonus. Right? So you get more pyro damage for using your skill up to 3 times. And Arlecchino has a 30-second skill cooldown, which literally means you can only get 1 stack with this. Now you do, granted, you do get this, right? You do get the bonus stuff. But still. 4-piece Glad, I think, a lot better. Today I learned how to farm relics from Sariel. Oh, what is that? Is that an enemy? What is it? I think this dude's gonna move. Is he gonna move? He looks like he's gonna move. Okay. I literally thought he was gonna move. You can't fully utilize the full buff of Crimson, but Glad is already there, 100% active. Yeah, that's right, because like there's like it's just there. It's just a buff, and it just exists. There's no like, if you do this, you get this. Like nothing, no conditions. You just have 4-piece, and then there you go, bonus. If you keep auto and a burst on her skill instantly reset. Yeah, you know, I've wondered about that. So I've wondered about that because Arlecchino's releasing today. I went ahead and like looked up info on her kit before like the update went live, so I thought it was fine. And it was pretty up to date info anyway, so I think it's fine. So I wonder, is EQE an okay rotation on her? Like, is it an okay way to play her? You'd have a really long rotation though. Like you would, because you start with so much Bond of Life. Like you'd be able to stay on the field with her for longer before your damage drops off. I mean, it does drop off with every attack that you do, but before it drops off to the point where it's like your damage is nothing already, where you have to just start a new rotation. At least mathematically speaking. I'm wondering about that. Yeah, Arlecchino's skill resets after a burst and cooldown reduced while she is doing normal attacks. Has Pyro Infusion. I think it was like it takes off like a second or like point something 0.6, 0.7, 0.8 seconds after every normal attack, I believe. It's something like that, right? But then like it doesn't happen after every normal attack hit. Like there's like a little cooldown on it or something. I think it was that. I'm not sure if I'm remembering that correctly. What? I have to make prototype Rancor for this? No thanks. Enhanced 8 4-star artifacts. What is this? Are these new? Or did they reset? That's so weird. Shouldn't I have been able to claim a key or something? Oh, okay. No, not yet. Oh, RJ, did you pull for daddy? Or rather, mommy? No. As of now, and for a while now, I've been quite sure that I am gonna skip her. Unless if I'm still waiting for confirmation on a few things. And by a few things, I'm talking about whether or not Clorinde will be cope without Arlecchino. Or not. Or if, cope or basically useless without Arlecchino. And if that's the case, then I might. So far, I'm hearing good things about Arlecchino. But still, the fact remains that Arlecchino is just another Hu Tao. Especially, and it's especially in my case where I have C1 Hu Tao. So, like, I don't have the C0 Hu Tao difficulties or like discomfort. I have because I have a C1 Hu Tao. She's hyper invested, right? Like I don't have the discomfort of having a C0 Hu Tao. So to me, Arlecchino is basically another Hu Tao, but just different. Oh yeah, that's right. Gotta use resin. I think only a small window where she has no pyro infusion. Maybe the primos will probably do that. I think her pyro infusion has high uptime. Only just small window where she doesn't have E. Yeah, I'm sure you could also optimize it really well, where you would just have permanent pyro uptime. I don't think infusion time is a problem for her though, right? Because like whatever little downtime you have on her infusion, I think is going to be just naturally filled in with your time on the field with your other characters. Like, you know, rotating through your other abilities. If you want to try her out, I have her. Level 80 though. Oh, I appreciate it, Kash. Appreciate it. But maybe not yet. I'm doing chores. I'm doing chores. And I need to really take a look at her kit because I didn't really like read through her abilities myself. I sort of just listened to somebody explaining it. I think Arla is a good option on an account that has no Hu Tao. That is true though. I do agree with that. Yeah, because like so Arlecchino. Oh, here's another. There are two really big advantages that Arlecchino has over Hu Tao. So one is ease of use. Right, because on Hu Tao, like if you don't do animation cancels, you are missing out on so much potential damage. So much, a huge chunk of her damage ceiling is lost if you don't do animation cancels. And frankly, not everybody wants to do animation cancels. Especially if it's difficult to do, right? Like, for example, if it's difficult because you're playing on console or something, or if you're just somebody who just doesn't want to be bothered with, like, min-maxing and, like, try-harding. Alright, like, Arlecchino definitely has an advantage in that regard. Another advantage that she has is if you don't have C1 Hu Tao, Arlecchino doesn't use up all your stamina while charged attacking because she just does normal attacks. The one big advantage Hu Tao does have it though is she is a lot more consistent in vape teams. Oh, come on. Don't make me have to deal with this now. Oh, boy. Oops. She works on the same charge attack principle as Hu Tao, and her burst is the same as well. Heal him. Yeah, that's true. Say, like, basically another Hu Tao, exactly. I think she's very good on mobs because mobs killed while debuff their E, gives her bond of life. Even when she's off field. C0 R1 Arle because much cheaper to pull than C1 R1 Hu Tao. That is true though. Yeah, that's another big advantage she has is because she's not I don't know about her constellations yet, but so far nobody's saying anything about her constellations. While Hu Tao's C1 is hardly necessary, it does give you quite a big like boost in comfort if you are somebody who is planning to min-max Hu Tao. And not just min-maxing Hu Tao specifically, but min-maxing like the way you use her as well. Including like, you know, learning animation cancel, like dash cancels or jump cancels, whatever. Okay, should be enough space. Give me some of those artifacts. Well, what I do is I just mindlessly use my condensed resin, and if I see one that has potential, I lock it and then like see ya. And then, you know, 3 months down the line, I'll run into this problem where I can't collect my rewards anymore, and then I'll deal with it, and then I'll find some decent ones, and like, oh, when did I get this? It's like what happens to Zhao and Wander. Zhao and Wander? Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, because Zhao is not that hard to use, but the fact that he's burst reliant means that you're gonna have to build him to do enough damage while having enough ER. Because if you don't have enough ER, then he won't do any damage, no matter how strong you build him, because you can't burst. Am I done? I feel like I'm missing something. Okay, no. Alright. Okay. Main account. I'm still quite anxious at the fact that at the possibility of Clorinde being good with Arlecchino, because like it's not that I'm skipping Arlecchino because I think she's bad. In fact, I think she's a more Unga Bunga version of Hu Tao. Right? Like Hu Tao doesn't feel Unga Bunga. Some people may consider Hu Tao as kinda Unga Bunga, but to me she's quite precise, and Hu Tao is actually quite precise, at least in my opinion, and because you have to play her in a certain rotation, right? Like there's, as long as you have your off-field Hydra abilities up before Hu Tao, like it's not very specific. It's not like what's a team that needs a very specific rotation? Oh, like it's not like the OG melt teams from back then, right? Like the Bennett, Shengling, Chongyun teams, or Tartaglia national team, right? Like that you want to vape Tartaglia's burst on. It's not one of those, but you do need to at least have your shield up if you're on a shielder, and your off-field Hydra abilities up before you go on Hu Tao. Right, so what is this? Oh, cool. Okay. I just noticed that, by the way. I forgot what I was talking about. I got distracted by that gear icon. Just want C1 if you don't want to depend on shields, because it gives interruption to resistance. Ah, really? That's what Arlecchino's C1 does. Is it somewhat... Okay, that sounds like it's partially similar to Neuvillette already. As a day one player, I have the same mentality. Still pull on her because there's nothing to lose in this game right now. And it's about what character I like now. Well, I can't agree, I can't disagree with that. What the? Okay, I was kind of confused. I thought the arrangement was different from before. Yeah, I can't disagree with that, but I also can't... I can't have that mentality just yet, because there are still plenty of things in this game that I want to have, like certain weapons, certain characters to be at a certain amount of investment. Yeah, and I wish I was able to do that. Yeah, kind of jealous, to be honest. Kind of jealous that you guys are already at that point where you have most of, if not all, the stuff you want from this game, and so you're not like saving for anything specifically anymore. Hello, RJ. How's Hu Tao? I mean, Arlecchino. I haven't tested her yet. I did look up some info on her kit because I thought, okay, I think it should be fine to watch these leak videos now, since she's releasing today anyway. So I think it's fine. So I know a little bit about her kit now. I think she's okay. The math is what I don't know yet, and I've seen some thumbnails and titles from other people, from other creators on YouTube already, and apparently people like her. didn't even get to, didn't even get the chance to go ham on Nivelette. It's still on another universe, I guess. No one does things like him. That's well, that is true though. You know, I think so I don't know if you guys have noticed, but we have different tiers of characters in Genshin, right? Like for like on the one tier we have like regular people, right? Characters like Bennett, Shangling, Fischl, Xingqiu, right? But like because those are like day one characters, like they weren't able, like it didn't come to mind yet, like the ways that people have found out how to play them, and like, you know, found out that wow, these guys are OP. So that's why they're not balanced in the way that newer characters are being balanced nowadays. Like we have characters like Diluc, right? Like he's a regular dude. And then we have characters like Jean, right? Regular people, important people, but regular people. And then we have the Harbingers. We have the Archons, and Nivelette, the first of his kind. Literally a dragon, right? One of the dragon sovereigns. And we all know that so far, the two Harbingers before Arlecchino came out are at a certain power level in gameplay, and they you know, they seem to be at somewhere around a similar, if not power level, then at least importance level, like how important they are in gameplay. Like for example, I wouldn't say Tartaglia can dish out the same DPS as Wander, and in this case, Arlecchino too, but he does have a certain function that the other two do not have, that are, you know, that is quite important, that only he can do over the other Harbingers. And we all know that Archons are pretty good at what they do, and Nivelette, Sovereign Dragon, really good at what he does. Thought someone was calling me? No, sorry, that was my bad. I forgot to mute Messenger. Am I forgetting something? Oh, okay. This stuff. I'm just getting rid of red dots at this point. Only being low spender is stopping me to get everything. Well, at the very least, you get a bit more than us F2Ps here. Well, technically, I'm not F2P, at least on one of my accounts. But, yeah, because I do have... Why is this red dot still here? Just Let me get rid of it. Thank you. Yep, I think that's it. Right. Those are all the chores. Now for the juicy bit. But that da 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 da. I'm sorry. I have to go pick up my son from school. I'll be right back. Oh, you know what? Wait, I'm gonna leave you with this first. Oh no, I don't think I have this screen. Hang on. Hang on. Maybe I could copy it. Okay, copy that. Here? Ah, yes, there we go. 360p stream. That is so cool, like the glitching thing. Free avatar, but I prefer the Primo's Hoyle. He's not gone yet. No, I'm still here. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, I'll be right back, guys. I'll be right back. Just gotta go pick up my son from school. No, we can't see her. Sit down. Maybe I'll just do this then. Yeah, just for now, because she's pretty cool. Okay, be right back. Be right back.
私に報告か？聞こう。子供たちは今頃どうしているだろうか。まあ、好きにすればいい。そのように私の瞳をじっと見つめるのはやめた方がいい。何を見てしまうとも限らないからね。
Whoa. Wait, has she been sitting the whole time? Oh no. Okay, so she got up. I thought she's been sitting the whole time. That would be a new animation, like an animation that just stays there until you move again. She heard you. What? Wait, has she been sitting the whole time until I started talking? Not really. That idol just takes long. Ah, I see. I see. That okay. In that case, yeah, I thought that would have been cool if there's like an idle animation that stays there until you move or something. Tell her to sit and she will sit. No, no. One does not tell father to sit. Father tells one to sit. If father says sit, you don't sit. Father says sit, you say how long. Okay, anyway, I'm not playing just yet because like so I'm fixing this mess that is a sad way to type out pointers for an exam, because like I think it's tomorrow or the day after. Hang on, let me see. Is it tomorrow or the day after? April 25. Oh, that's tomorrow. Okay. So yeah. I guess that's tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow I assume this is their finals. I'm really not sure. Great dad, right? Doesn't know when the final exams are. Pointers for my son's final exams. And you know you're a special kind of person, like if you type them out and instead of like pressing enter to move to the next line, instead of pressing enter, you just spam the space bar until it moves to the next line. Because you bet when you send that to somebody else, that's not gonna look how it looks like to you. It's gonna look very wrong. And I am fixing it. I'm looking for like all the spaces that were not, you know, moved to the next line. And okay, I think I got it. So what's funny too is she knows how to do it, because like some of her other messages she does it that way, but not the pointers. I don't get it. Why?
子供たちは今頃どうしているだろうか。まあ好きにすればいい。
I love her AFK. She doesn't talk. Yeah, you're right. That is one thing I noticed. There's like something's wrong here, right? Like, there's nothing. She just doesn't say anything. That is so cool. Just sit, no need to talk. I know, right? I mean, if you value that kind of thing, I think that's reason enough to pull for her. If you don't hold her attack and walk, she does a really cool thing. If you hold her attack and walk, she does a really cool thing. Oh, the wing thing? Yeah, it's, you know, unfortunately you can't do it for too long because it eats up your stamina so fast. But it's pretty cool. Yeah, gotta admit that. It's actually pretty cool. Non-stop singing. Yeah, that's right. Hutao does love to sing.
私に報告か？聞こう。
Oh, she does say something. But that's it? No, that's it? The speed count, if you have 2 Animo and some characters, do a speed boost. I'm sure people I'm sure people are gonna test that out. Boy, does she look good. How do I do the flying thing again? Her weapon looks so cool. Oh, that looks so cool. Her animations are so cool. Wait. Man, gotta hand it to Hoyo for animations, huh? Right? Because, like, it's so smooth. It's not just, and I love that I don't think they do it all the time, but, like, they put in so much effort to make it so that all the animations are connected. Like, right? It's actually something that you can do IRL. Like, although this one is a little fast, like going from this to this, you can just turn that way, but like it's really fast IRL. But it's possible. That's where the money went. Right? I mean, it's not something that you really pay attention to when you're playing, but it's just nice that you know it's there. Like, look at that, right? All the animations are connected, and they're actually actions that you can do IRL. It's not like with most video games, like each attack, each hit of the attack string, like not all of them maybe, but like some of them feel like they're just videos that you clipped together. You see her demos? It's on par with Shogun's. No, I did not watch her demo. But we'll watch it in a bit. Theme music slaps. Really? Okay, you got me interested then. Okay, let's go open it up then. Demo. Okay, there it is. Oops. How do we... Let me mute Genshin first. It made me feel things. We watching? Yep, I'm watching. You guys got me interested.
Legend has it that long ago, the long nights were the den of dangers untold. The children would huddle at home and light the hearth, awaiting the adults' return.
A spark cannot shatter all shadows until it sets all ablaze. Or else, to the other end of light, lie still bleak shades.
Children love to play by the fireplace. So let us continue to use the name House of the Hearth. Still, its flame is no longer needed, for you have the strength to defend yourselves.
Well, I will say it did make me feel things. I like the music too, though. Music sounds real cool. But that's some really cool editing right here. Right? Like, that is so cool. Right? Like, man, that is so cool. Nahida plus Raiden equals Arlecchino. Okay, I can't get over this part right here. Like how smooth it all looks. Right? Like it matches, it's like timing with the music as well. So it's like I don't know, like it's It looks so hip hop to me. It looks so hip hop to me. Like I like how like they time it. Like whoever was in charge of Arlecchino's design. Yep, they put in the work, man. Me screaming internally. Oh, speaking of this eye, so I watched Ashikai's recent video on like oh wait, hang on, was it Ashikai's? I don't remember anymore. What did I recently watch? Oh no, it wasn't Ashikai. Sorry, Ashikai. The video from Ashikai I recently watched was it was a it was like the lore roundup for 4.4 and 4.5. It was from Kettle Toro rather, Kettle Toro. Yeah, it mentioned something about this eye being something from a book somewhere that has something to do with hilly churls, and it had something to do with the theory that Arlecchino was a hilly churl or has been cursed with something similar to what the Conrians were cursed with or something. Those in charge have their done work perfectly. I know, like, and I'm quite sure that whoever is in charge of character designs, especially the 5 stars, right? Character designs, animations, etc. So you guys know that I've had this it's less a theory and more like a guess, but I think they just have most of their OG devs that worked on the initial development of Genshin have now been promoted to like higher positions and have been moved on to work on their newer games like Star Rail, ZZZ, whatever, future games. But they still probably have like managerial duties for, you know, towards Genshin, right? Like, and the actual people that are doing the dev work themselves, especially for like little stuff, right? Like updates for every patch, etc., like little events, etc. I think is just the skeleton crew of mostly new hire, like I wouldn't say new hires, but like less experienced developers and well, lower paid developers too, and but except for the important bits like character design, animation, as well as combat stuff too. Combat stuff, I'm sure that's still like, because they're doing something that's not easy to do, because like you have to design a character kit, right? Like that takes imagination and it takes experience to be able to create a character that's not overpowered, right? It has to be someone who's been here from like the early part of the game to know like the power levels of the characters, right? Either it could have been like maybe somebody's apprentice, like one of the OG devs, like combat devs apprentices from back then, who knows about like how like you know how the what's the word I'm looking for, the like how quickly or slowly the ramp up and down have been for power levels. Yeah, so it has to be somebody who's been here for a while. You saying Genshin is the training area for Hoyo devs? I mean, for that kind of work, basically any job that you have is actually kind of like training, right? Like there's not really, and it's not even just game dev, but like programming, game dev, programming, let's say movie making, right? Even like video editing, you know, like creative work, right? A lot of that is like basically no matter how experienced you are, every job kind of does feel like training. Like you will always learn something new, and once you resign from a certain job, the next job the next job you'll get will actually be lucky to have you, because you took all your experience from all your previous jobs and you're handing it to whoever you're working for next time. I'm just saying that like the most important bits of Genshin are the main storyline, character design, right? Like because the characters are what sell. The character design, animations as well, and the combat stuff, that's all down to math, but that math has to be done by someone who's been here since the early days, so that they know the progression was the word I'm looking for. They know like the progression of power levels among the characters. Do a charged attack. Yeah, I tried it earlier. Oh, that's it. Oh, I have to hold it and then start moving. I have to hold? Oh, apparently I have to hold the left mouse button. Okay. That eats up stamina so fast. At the very least though, it moves fast and it looks really cool. But boy, does that eat through stamina. Oh, apparently I don't even need to hold the keyboard. It's just moving forward perpetually. So there's a time limit on it? There's a set distance? Because I noticed it didn't eat all my stamina. It just stopped. Okay, I guess there's a distance or time limit on it. Why is she Sephiroth? Latino finally. Hey, what's up, Spartan? How you doing, man? Good to see you again. Good to see you again. So how was your trip? Are you back yet? I forgot where you went, but I remember it was somewhere in Europe. Exams are over? Oh, okay. I assume you're back then. That is so cool, though. It looks like in Flife there's a class. Most of them just walk like normal, move their legs, but there's a specific class called the Psykeeper that can just float. And it doesn't really do anything special, it just makes it look different. But she looks kind of like that when doing this. Finland starting May 30th. Ah, I see. It hasn't started yet. I see. Alright, bye RJ. I'll be putting you like a podcast. I have literature exam, presentation, geography exam all tomorrow to work on. Oh god. Okay, sure, man. Anyway, sorry, wrong person. I was appreciating what fine work the HOYO devs have put into not just Arlecchino, but most of their 5-star characters. The 4 stars not bad, but the 5 stars really are literally their bread and butter. Anyway, take care, wrong person. Thanks for stopping by, man. Quite fast and traveling like that. That is true. It is quite fast. Like the nice thing about that is no, it's not a nice thing. It's actually a terrible thing that it uses up all your stamina, because if you let's say you have Arlecchino and then you have Sayu. So when you hold E on Sayu and you're doing your roll thing, it doesn't like your stamina just stops. It doesn't take stamina, but you don't regenerate stamina with Sayu. Although on Yelan it's good, because like you do regenerate stamina on Yelan. So like once you do this on Arlecchino, and then okay, no stamina, you swap to your Yelan and then you hold E, and then you go zooming ahead. But it doesn't work on anybody else. It doesn't work on Sayu. It doesn't work on who else has a talent like that? Does Lynette's E? Lynette's E is kind of slow, but does Lynette's E allow you to regenerate stamina while in the hold E? Yelan, Wither is a good team comp and also in the open world. I assume. like I said earlier, I don't think the vapes are very consistent. Right? Like you don't know which of her normal attack hits will vape because of her ICD. But I don't know. I think and you know, I think that that was actually good. Yeah, I think that was a good decision that they gave her standard ICD, because if they gave her normal attacks no ICD, I think what they would have done is they would have lowered, they would have reduced her overall multipliers to make up for the possibility of vaping and melting all of her normal attacks. So, which means anything that's not vape or melt is not viable. Like mono pyro, or I wouldn't say not viable, but like a lot less damage. Yes, that's why Dia's kit is the way it is, surely. Exactly. Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah, so because of that, you know, because of that, and I think that was okay, right? Like it certainly makes vape and melt teams not as good as they should be, you know, similar to like a Xiangling, right? Like her Pyronado has no ICD, which means every hit can vape. But on Arlecchino, that's like normal attack. How many hits are her normal attack? 6. Jeez, right? 6, right? It's like meaning you're gonna have to drop the multiplier on each of those, on all of those, like by a significant amount, because so there's gonna be so many vape hits that are gonna happen. So anything that's not vape or melt is like a lot less damage than a vape or melt. Then it'll incentivize people to run her only in vape or melt. Right? Thus going back to like I wouldn't say it's a problem, but it's like it was both an advantage and a disadvantage of older characters from back then, where of older characters back then. So characters like Xiangling, etc., right? Where because her multipliers, she was given no ICD, at least her Pyronado, vape and melt are significantly stronger than non-vapor melt. Junlin plus Kazuha equals extra speed. Hi, how was your pull? No, I did not pull for Arlecchino, Arnval. I'm also good to see you again. Long time no see, man. But still not sure. The two big things that will make me pull for Arlecchino though is if I can confirm that Clorinde will be not very good without her. And if like, so, you know, it's day one, right? It's literally day one, so we don't know everything about her. I'm sure testing is going on right now for her, like theory crafters are going ham, doing testing and stuff. Oh, Spartan. Good that you asked that. Hang on, I have a treat for you. I don't know if you've seen this yet. So yeah, once that's confirmed, like so far, like if it's confirmed that she's actually good, so far day one testing, she's good, she's not bad, she's not amazing, but she's actually pretty good. Where is it? Where? Okay, here we go. Hang on, I have a couple things to open. All right, here we go. Okay, I don't know if you've seen this yet. Okay, this is not it. All right, I'm just, you know, showing a little bit of what came out 2 days ago. She's actually adorable. I really like her design. Like, I know a lot of people say Klee's cute, but I just think like Klee's okay, right? Cool. Cute, I guess, personality, sure, and the voice, but Sigewinne actually I think is like has a really cute design. Okay. Snail lady. I love Sigewinne, but my primos don't like it. If she's likely a 4-star, and if she's a 4-star, there's no way to guarantee whether or not you're gonna get her. I like Sigewinne, but I like that Sigewinne is nice, but it's sadistic. Like her character, yes. Yeah. So there's the big treat. So she's here, and my my buttons are aching. I love how they kept the buttons that are barely hanging on, even in her splash art. Or sorry, not splash art. Drip marketing. I love that they kept that design. Like it's just consistent. Is 5-star hydro healer? What? Sigewinne's a 5-star? That's the selling point. She thick. I mean, yeah. You know, when I on the Monday stream, I went on Genshin's YouTube account, and I went to look for where that first footage of her, we like the first time we ever saw her. Do you guys remember when that was? Like I just couldn't find it. I don't know. I don't remember which video it was from. Do you guys know? I wish I could see that again. Where like it was Neuvillette walking and then like she following behind him. That tier list has a new leader. That tier list? I mean, I have no doubt. As light rain falls without reason. Really? Wait. As light rain falls. This one? Really?
I'm not sure exactly when it began, but it will be done on her.
And acknowledge treated trial.
People of Fontaine, the line between one and all. And over here is my sister Lynette, who will be working as my wonderful assistant.
Oh, new Genshin card. Where'd you get this from, Akash?
Step on up. Let the magic begin.
Wrong, my bad. Oh, okay. No.
Here
Yeah. I'm looking for like the one where
These beautiful.
I'm looking for the one where she's walking behind.
Therefore, you would be wise.
No, not this one.
Indeed.
No. It's not this one. It's the one before this, I guess. I assume that was from the special program.
Well, I've got mine too.
4.0. All right. Hang on. Oh man, why do I have to log in every time to the Genshin gift thing website that Hoyo has? Am I the only one having this problem? It was like every time I log in, I have to. Every time I open that website, I've been logged out. Yo, thank you, Akash. Appreciate it, man. Where'd you get this from, anyway? Don't you save your info on Google account? No. Like I don't know why. I just have this strange discomfort in. So I know that there are lots of websites that allow you to log into them, allow you to log into their website. You know, like forums and stuff, where you could just log in with Google, right? And all in exchange, they just ask for your like to have access to your like what your email is or your profile picture, stuff like that, right? But like I don't know why I have this discomfort. I'm just not comfortable with doing that. I mean, it's supposed to, like, also I don't save any passwords on my browser. Like I can't just click login and then like the blanks are filled in automatically for me. No, like no, never. I never ever do that, even on my personal computer, especially on a laptop. Yeah, because like so on a desktop. Okay, so sure, if I ever sell that desktop, including the hard drive and SSDs, including the drives, sure, I could just clear them, you know, like wipe them. I know, and it's even just the basic wipe that is available in Microsoft Windows. That's already pretty good. Like it's gonna take a significant amount of effort to get all the data back from it, but I don't know, just doesn't sit right with me that that information can be attained. Okay. Overture teaser. The final feast. Wouldn't that be? Oh, that's this. Oh, okay, okay.
My mission.
Rob's gotta go soon. Oh, all right, man. Hey, thanks for the code again. Appreciate it, man. Where'd you get it anyway?
Believe it.
To believe a lie.
Oh, this is it.
And the most
Yep.
truth. What you see is not real. It's all a show.
You know, I'm still surprised. Like someone said that Sigewinne is gonna be a 5-star. Like really though, I'm very surprised. Like I know she looks flashy and like all that stuff, but she doesn't look like a 5-star to me, honestly. Imagine if Hoyo pranks us, Clorinde's a 4-star, and Sethos a 5-star. You know, if that's the case, if they put them on Sethos banner, I might just pull and like get at least one copy of it. And if Sethos ends up being pretty good too, I might actually like, try to get C6 of Clorinde. Okay, I can close these now.
And every part of the show is carefully controlled.
Controlled how?
By choosing the right time, the right place, and the right people. Whoever controls these three
Oh boy. Yep.
controls everything. But keep your eyes peeled, and you might be able to turn things to your advantage.
The selling point. Buttons. Bros nut me.
In a nutshell, magic is what you see
Man,
with your own two eyes.
Still can't get over that. And
Very
there she
fun.
is, the lady of the hour.
Very fun.
Yeah, I'd say that's
But
enough
it's
of
not
Clorinde.
enough.
Because it's not Clorinde's release day today, it is
Let me make
Arlecchino's day
something
today.
clear. You think of yourselves as magicians, but
Rewind that.
when you're on the stage, you're first and foremost actors. Good actors hone their craft to mesmerize the whole crowd.
She looks so cool, man. I mean, I'm not like attracted to, like, she looks good. Not gonna lie, yes, I definitely have to admit that. But I'm not attracted to how good she looks. But I'm attracted to how cool she is.
Father!
I thought she said father. And then I realized, oh, she said bother.
Boring! I mean, why do I even bother?
Man, I still can't get over this part right here. This is so cool. Like, the editing is so cool right here. No. Here.
Or else to the other end flight lie still bleak shades.
Right? Like, I can't get over like how it's I know it's something that's so simple and like basic, but just I like that because of the type of music, like the type of sound it is. It's like similar, very similar to like Black Panther music. Right? Like it's very similar to like Black Panther music, and because of the type of sound it is, instead of like instant cut, it's like fade in, fade out, fade in, fade out. Nice pause. I swear I did not do that on purpose. Okay, here we go.
Still bleak shades.
So there you go, right? The bass drop, and then swap, and then right here, swap. Right? Like I can't even keep up with like how fast it is, but like it's so cool that I can hear it and I can see it. It just, man, it's like Black Panther music with like hot father. Father. That sounds so weird. Hot mommy. Yeah, there you go. No, rewind the part where the whole screen is their man, even from back then, like Nivelette looked really cool. And then we find out, like, you know, fast forward April 2024, Nivellette's actually the most busted DPS in the game. Like none of us thought highly of him back then. Like, oh wow, he looks cool. Well, I'm sure the ladies thought very highly of him, whether that be in front of other people or alone. Also, he's not human. Well, that's true. Yep, that's true. It was also very surprising when we found out he's a dragon.
Whoever
Oh boy, here we go.
controls these three controls everything.
How purifying. Oh my god. Luap, yo, take it easy, man. I was skipping him, but then I got his weapon, so I had to get him. Wow, you got his weapon? That is so nice. Man, I'm so jealous. I mean, I'm not happy with Prototype Amber because like it's such a comfortable weapon to use on him because like it's, you know, you get healing too, right? Like, and that means you can just run a team that has no healers because Prototype Amber is your healer. But I would love to at least have the option to use his weapon and just have like easy 60, 70, 80k procs on his skill on his like charged attacks. Says you. I mean, you know, like I'm able to take it easy already because I don't have any more pent up emotions. Like I don't hold them back. I I don't keep them pent up. So I'm and well, I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure you know how to keep your emotions not pent up. You have to, you have to release them every now and then. You have to release them just so you can hold yourself back. You can use my account, well, like I said before. Oh, you know what? I would appreciate that, Akash. Like, if you don't mind, like maybe later though. Not. I'm not sure. I think tomorrow. I'm pretty sure tomorrow I'm gonna stream. Yeah, because like there's actually stuff to do in the game. But maybe tomorrow. Yeah, if you don't mind, maybe tomorrow. Because today I have less than an hour to stream, and I still have to get through this. I'm done with the chores. I have to, while I already looked at her kit, but not like I didn't read through it myself specifically. Yo, RJ, chill. yo, release what now? Taking pictures. You have to release your emotions, right? Like you have to talk to somebody. You have to talk to somebody, otherwise you're just gonna get all pent up and like you can't hold yourself back anymore, and you're just gonna break down, right? Like you see stuff like this and like you're just gonna break down because you have all those emotions pent up because you didn't release them. With her signature, her ER issues are solved. Sorry, who? Most probably she's also busted because she is with Nicolette in the video. She's similar to Nicolette in the sense that she wants a rainbow team with lots of reactions, I heard. Clorinde, you mean? You know, I'm very much like I'm still anxious that Clorinde doesn't have too many other selling points. Like there aren't too many reasons for me to believe that she's gonna be as like really good. Like for example, Nicolette's case in lore, he's a dragon, and the first of his kind of character in Genshin, and right, so they had to give him like his own tier of character in combat as well. Whereas in Clorinde's case, she already has design. Need I say more? Stockings does something to us. Yes, that is true. There's certainly something. Stockings gives you feelings. Yes, a very specific kind of feeling. But yeah, like other than that, so like she's a regular human, right? Like she's a regular human. Technically, she's a very powerful human because like she's one of the strongest fighters in Fontaine, etc. Right? You know, that is like completely just human and no like whatever, no magic, etc. And so is Sino. And look at what happened to Sino. She's the bomb dragon. Bomb dragon sovereign. We get Pyro Dragon in Natlan, we might get a flamethrower. It'd be Nicolette but fire. Duelists are always strong, even in other games. So surely she's gonna be too. Yes. And now, like the thing about me is I don't like hoping and then getting my heart broken. I prefer to expect the worst. So if it is the worst, then I'm like, oh, okay. But if it's better than the worst, then I'll be pleasantly surprised. What if she's like child level powerful since they both wanted to fight? They're both Is Clorinde a battle maniac? I don't remember her saying anything that hints at her personality being like that. She will never be the worst. Shiori and Dia exist. No, that's true. That's true. No, no, I'm not expecting her to be the worst. I'm expecting the worst of my own expectations. Well, anyway, let's take a look at her talents then. That's a lot of attacks. 6 normal attacks. Charge attack. Mask. Okay. That's a different multiplier. Gonna have to figure out what that means later on specifically. Charge attack, stamina cost. High speed movement. Wow, 40 per second. No wonder why it eats through your stamina. Okay, does not have basically it has no plunge multiplier. Those are some really low plunge multipliers. Bro, do you agree that Hu Tao is still better than Arlecchino? I agree. Not because I know that Hu Tao is better or not better than Arlecchino, but because I don't have Arlecchino and I can't afford to pull for Arlecchino, and I already have a hyper invested Hu Tao on all of my accounts, C1 with Homa, and quite invested into not the best Hu Tao's ever, but pretty decent. And that's why I believe Hu Tao is still better than Arlecchino. And it's totally not based. Yeah, completely not based. Bro, we're the same. Nibilet took my 150 pulls. I don't know how many pulls Nibilet took from me, but it certainly did take me a while. And all I got was just C1. Oh, sorry, not even C1, C0 with no weapon. For someone, how has good Hu Tao? No need for Arlecchino in my view. That is true. Yeah. That is true. If you have a really good Hu Tao already, especially if you've invested a lot into her, unless if you just really like Arlecchino's playstyle and design or whatever, then I don't think there's any, because they basically fill the same niche. Only difference being that I think Arlecchino might be a little better in mono pyro, but not all the time, not in all scenarios. And even then, I think and that's mostly because you can run Bennett with Arlecchino, but you can't run Bennett with Hu Tao because Hu Tao is gonna go over 50%, right? It just doesn't work. And of course you can replace Bennett with some other character in there, but then what would be the point, right? Also pyro resonance is not completely useless on Hu Tao, but also it's not something you prefer. You would prefer hydro resonance on Hu Tao instead, right? Or even geo resonance, but not pyro resonance. Whereas on Arlecchino, mono pyro just works a lot better because the pyro resonance, right? Bennett works with her, right? I think Arlecchino is better than Hu Tao in some regard, practically speaking, but it's also just barely and not in all situations. Yeah, so they're basically the same character. The burst heals them, right? What's the and they have a passive that gives them pyro damage. Where is it? Where I don't remember where there it is, right? D0 Hu Tao F2P with Zhenyun, literally Arlecchino with full team. Oh, you have Zhenyun. Okay, yeah, even better. Hu Tao plunge is better. She hits 100k per plunge and 80k per charge. Well, while Hu Tao plunge is fun because it's finally a new way to play her, because I've been playing spam charged attack Hu Tao since the Stone Age, and new gameplay would be nice, but plunge attacks, while nice, in some scenarios where you're fighting a lot of enemies that are clumped up around you, because but plunge attacks come out slower than just doing dash cancels on your charge attack, right? So with dash cancels, it goes out. Charge attacks go out like dash. Sorry, no. Charge dash, charge dash, charge dash, right? They go really quickly, whereas plunges, the animations are a little slower, but they're bigger AoE. They solve the AoE problem. but it's fun. And because I have C1 Hu Tao, I don't really care. Saving for Farina? No, I already have Farina. But I am planning to, like, one day, not immediately, but like one day. Though Farina is one of the characters that I am planning to hyper invest into, get her to C3 at some point in the future. Don't really care for her weapon. I really like. I'm very happy with Festering Desire on her so far, but you know, someday. You're not a sword character. Your plunge lasts a whole patch. A whole patch. That's funny. They are actually really slow. Early bursts have higher base damage, I think. Really? Whoa, that's pretty high. Yeah, wow, that's pretty high. 592 at level 8. And plus the fact that it's pyro too, which means it's vapable or meltable, right? Okay, let's take a look at this then. Spike damage. Okay. Bleed damage. Alright, so 30-second cooldown. Man, if you mess up your rotation, something like if you somehow mess up so badly that you're gonna have to wait 30 seconds, I'm so sorry. I feel so bad for you already. The key of Kajinista is better on Farina than our own signature. Right? Like, and honestly, I think that even Festering Desire is better on her. Because, like, without Festering Desire, you're gonna need to run an ER Sands and have quite a lot of ER substats just to have enough ER on her. That being said, I believe there is something she can do to resist the cooldown of this thing. Summons forth, dealing pyro damage. Okay. AoE pyro damage. Opponents hit, aforementioned have Blood Debt Directive applied to them. Blood Debt Directive lasts 30 seconds. Every 5 seconds, it will deal 1 instance pyro damage. Max 2 instances. This damage will be considered elemental skill damage. Okay. Arlecchino uses charge stack or her elemental burst. Beam rising. She will absorb and clear nearby blood debt directives. Each blood debt directive absorbs gives her about 65% of her max. Each. To each? Each. Oh, okay. So if you're fighting AoE, even better. Maximum value, Bond of Life. She can be granted to blood debt directives within 35 seconds after using her skill is 145 of her max HP. Okay, so apparently, yeah, you can only get up to 145% blood debt, or sorry, blood. What is it called? Bond of Life. There you go, Bond of Life. Skill again during duration will restart the count. Wait. Using a skill again during this duration will restart the count on duration limit. Okay. So where is that limit of... I remember hearing about a limit of 200% Bond of Life or something. But I don't see that anywhere here. I remember there being like a 200% Bond of Life limit, like maximum limit. Rest for getting father? No, it's a trial. I'm sorry, man. Yeah, I mean, I appreciate it. Thank you, though, but no, it's just a trial. You shouldn't build pity if you don't have plans on pulling for the character. And it reduces their skill cooldown. Oh, it's, yeah, I just saw it. It's apparently, it's here. Yeah, there it is. So I don't see the 200% cap anywhere. Is it somewhere in here, or is it just like an internal thing? I think 200% is in the weapon. 25%. That can be triggered. Okay, wait. When a charge attack hits an opponent, okay, it can be triggered once every 14 seconds. In addition, character bond of life, they gain 12% damage bonus. If the value of bond of life is greater to or equal than 30% of their max HP, gain. No. I don't know. I don't know. I think it might be like an internal thing. Yeah, like the maximum 200%. Maximum value granted. Okay, 145%. Using a skill again, will reset. Okay. Alright, basically, you use your skill. The enemies you hit with your skill are marked, and then after, if you just don't do anything with those enemies, they will keep taking damage up to 2 times. Every 5 seconds, they will take 2 instances of damage within 10 seconds ish. And after only 5 seconds, if you can absorb the mark by hitting them with a charged attack or using your burst on them, and then it becomes bond of life. But if you let it cook for a while, instead of you get more bond of life after you charged attack or burst. Okay. And then however, like, because of how she works, the more bond of life you have, the more damage she will do. Okay, alright. Mask of Death. Arlecchino has a bond of life equal or greater. Okay, she will enter Mask of Death red state. Red Death. Wait, what? Mask of the Red Death. There you go. Okay. State where her normal charge attacks will be converted to pyro damage, cannot be overridden. When the Mask of Death, normal attacks deal extra damage to opponents on hit. That scales off her attack, multiplied by the certain ratio of her current bond of life. Scales, wait. Will deal extra damage. So the word extra there. So does that mean this multiplier is on top of these? Or are these useless and the damage is literally this? Because they say extra damage, so I assume it's on top of her normal attack multipliers. Let's see. Current ratio, current bond of life, percentage, consume 7.5%, current bond of life. Bond of life can be consumed this way every 0.3 seconds. Bond of life is consumed. In this matter, all his ashes cooldown will decrease by 0.8 seconds. Okay, so apparently there's no cooldown on how often you can do it, but okay, that's pretty fast. I guess I remembered it wrong. Yeah, so apparently there's no cooldown on how fast you can decrease its cooldown. Like, apparently every single hit can decrease the cooldown. So that's not too bad. And because her normal attack string is pretty long, like if you can complete 2 of these 6-hit animation strings. Oh, in fact, 7, I guess. Yeah, because like the 4th hit has 2 hits. So that would be like immediately 14 times 0.8 is almost 14 seconds. 14 times 0.8 is 11 seconds. So you immediately take off 11 seconds off of this. That's still not a lot. It's still a 19-second cooldown. So maybe, okay, how about 3 attack strings? So 7 times... Wait, am I stupid? Okay, no, I did that right. Yeah. 0.8 time, oops. Let's see, how many? 7, 21. Okay, so 16 seconds. Still quite a long cooldown remaining. Still about 16, 17 seconds left, but well, I guess she's an on-field character, so that's that. You're likely gonna be doing anywhere from at least 15 or more normal attacks, so I guess that's fine. Remind me of the blood thorn magic in Elden Ring. Oh, I'm sorry, man. I wish I played Elden Ring. Okay. The wording sounds really complicated, but it's actually really simple. Arlecchino's great wing, fire bats, absorbs, clears blood debt directives around her. She deals a pyro damage before clearing cooldown. Okay, so yeah. Herself, healing is based on her bond of life, value, and attack. Ah, okay. Okay, not bad. Not bad. Alright, so let's just try her out just alone. Okay. I was trying to see what would happen if I could do this even while fighting. Apparently you still can. Okay, let's put a mark on you. And then let's let it cook. Okay, cool. So there's a very obvious marker. Wow, geez, 30k, huh? But if you guys can see that, if you guys have noticed, her damage is slowly going down. Because, like, look at this. Our blood debt, or our bond of life is, like, really low right now. And if we absorb this, we only get a little bit. Oops. Oh my god, that skill is killing me. That skill cooldown is absolutely killing me. Okay, it does go down rather quickly. Oops. And by the time I'm bored of spamming normal attacks, skill's already off cooldown. And my Pyro Infusion is still up. As long as we still have... yeah, as long as we have above 30% bond of life. 30, okay. Oh, we have max bond of life now. Okay, so I was happy to see the wording where it says 65% of each mark. Okay, so do I lose the Pyro Infusion if I swap off? Oh no! Man, her normal attack on the enemy just looks so cool. Hey, what's up, Elfman? How you doing, man? Oh man, that looks so cool. Wow, you were right about permanent Pyro Infusion. It's just because it's not, you know, there's no timer. It's just there forever. Jeez. Yeah, that's right. Like, because it's like compared to Hu Tao where it's a timer, on her it's bond of life. Well, of course, your timer goes down if you attack, which of course you're trying to kill an enemy. Of course you're gonna attack. So technically there is a timer, but like as long as you're not attacking, like in the overworld, that's actually pretty cool. Right? Like you don't have to do a setup. You just go ham. Okay, so I'm pretty happy that it's actually, so if I, yeah, like if we go back here, each, where is it? Each is somewhere here. Oh, there. Each directive absorbed. So the word each there just makes it so that it's, if you're fighting AoE, you can easily max out on Bond of Life. In single target, no, you need to like do EQE, but at the very least, yeah, that's good. That's good. In AOE, you can easily max out Bond of Life. That's really good. I'm happy about that. I really thought it was just like a mistake with wording, but I'm glad that it's actually what it means. I made a mistake there. I didn't let it cook. And her normal attack animations look so cool. Ah, man. Hoyo has certainly stepped up their game when it comes to character design. Okay, so technically you're supposed to play this. You press E, you hit enemies, you go on your other characters, rotate through them, let the thing cook, and then you go ham. So and it's really cool though, cause like you do because okay, well hang on, let me clear this out. So I noticed I didn't see the wording on it. Maybe it's from her passives. So apparently, the way to absorb the blood debt stuff, the blood debt directives. Apparently, the way to absorb it is like you charge the attack, you hit those enemies that are marked with a charged attack, or you burst, or the other team members kill it, or they die or something. So I haven't read, like, apparently the wording on it is not in here, but I assume it's gonna be here. Blood debt directives have following characteristics. Be granted a bond of life. Okay, 130%. Opponent at which she herself applied the blood directive is defeated. Okay, yeah, there it is. Earth 130% max HP. Blood debt directives defeated. Okay, yeah. So when they die, so you don't have to be like really careful not to kill them before the skill cooks, right? Before the mark cooks. So you can just go ham on your other characters as well, and it's fine. You still get the blood debt. You still get the bond of life from it. 5 seconds after blood debt directives applied, it will be upgraded to blood debt due. Okay, which is when absorbed, it will grant 130%. Arlecchino will be granted bond of life 130% when an opponent. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Okay, so apparently, if you just defeat it, you don't have to let it cook. Well, that's good. That means you don't have to mark them and then swap to your other characters and then wait 5 seconds before you do your rotations there. It's fine. You still get 130% from it, even if it's not a blood debt due, even if it's just the directive. Okay, that's good. Absorb, it will instead grant Arlecchino bond of life with 130%. Okay. Life directed cannot exceed original limit of value of bonds. All is ash. Okay, so yeah, the limit's still 145 from here. Like, 1% all elemental or physical resistance for every 100% attack she has above 1,000. Okay, so if you get up to 3,000 attack, which is not hard, especially if you have Bennett, you can get up to 20% resistance. I guess that's pretty decent passive. Just from the fact that she can't be healed. So if you don't have a shielder, at the very least you have this. So that's not bad. While in combat, Arlecchino gains 40% fire damage. Can only be healed through. Okay. While in combat. Okay. Alright. So her damage percent passive is not bad. That's pretty good, actually. It's just permanently there. It's not like with in Hu Tao's case where you have to be below 50% HP. On Arlecchino, it's just there. When you're in combat, that's it. Like, just free 40% pyro damage bonus. Now judging judging by this, it seems like she has a lot of damage percent. So I'm trying to think. I think Farina is still good on her, but because she seems to get so much damage percent, Farina is not as good on her as she is on other characters that don't have as much damage percent. I'm the father. No one heals me. I heal you. Wait, I want to show you something. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. That's not what we're looking for. Hang on. There was a thing here. Relax, everyone. Relax. Just use Bennett for Pyro Res and support. Pyro Res? Bennett doesn't give Pyro Res. What do you mean? It was here. Okay. Alright. So here's the thing. I am the father. No one heals me. I heal you. Get it? Because like heal as in H-E-L-L, heal. Right? I'm sure some of you guys have fantasized about this moment. Okay, we're gonna have. Oops, what is this? No, why did this thing reset? What did I click on? What? Yo! Okay, here we go. Okay. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, like it's just the wording that sounds so complicated because like it's in Hu Tao with a character like Hu Tao, you just read the skill and then you know what she does. Right? It just sounds complicated because like if you don't read through all of the passives and the normal attack talent too, if you don't read through all of it, then you sort of won't get the picture of like how she works. So that's why it sounds complicated, but not really. It's pretty, and I think I think that's the one biggest advantage that Arlecchino has over Hu Tao is like ease of use, is how easy she is to use. And honestly, like the cooldown thing is not that bad. Like look, I'm still on the field with her. You know, I'm gonna try and do a proper rotation. How do I... Okay, I need to use up all of my... I can't... Okay. Alright, so I guess I have to do this. Wow, that burst animation is pretty quick. Also, it didn't do any damage? Okay, how do I... Can I just... Okay, I just need to kill this dude because I want to do a proper rotation. Okay, just... There we go. Okay, great. So, let's try to do a proper rotation and see how long the rotation is. Okay, so we skill on her, we swap off, let the mark cook, do a rotation on our other characters, and then we do a charged attack on her, and then we can go ham. And then our skill goes off cooldown after a bunch of normal attacks, and then we can skill again. And then now in that case, I just absorbed them instantly. That did so little damage. Maybe it didn't crit. What's the trial character's crit rate like? Okay, that's fine. Whole arm impact, back at it again. E Arlecchino and Swirl. Yeah, exactly.
6308式ユニット超格差形態
毛出し参上火に気をつけろ
大ウルコ形は精神と共にあれ
Oh no, I didn't absorb any. Okay, now this is oh, well that's a problem. Okay, well that's fine. No, that's fine. Yeah, I'm an idiot. Yeah, because like I didn't get to absorb them, but because like part of her passive says that the enemies that were marked, if they're killed, then Arlecchino still gets to absorb them. Wow. Okay, I'm paying attention to how often the skill cooldown goes down, and it seems like the double hit, let's see. It seems like this double hit doesn't trigger it twice, is what I'm noticing. So I guess like each hit is only once. Will Homa benefit her? I mean, I think like if you run Homa on her, if you want to take full advantage of Homa, you're gonna need to stay below 50% HP, and on a character that cannot be healed. That's pretty scary. If you can somehow stay between, stay above 0 and below 50%. Of course, like 0 being dead. Maybe if you have a shielder, sure. But then, like, if you have a shielder, then how are you gonna get to below 50% HP in the first place, right? Maybe you do one rotation where you just take all the damage, I guess. And then your next rotation, you could shield up. Yeah, Jade Spear is actually pretty good on her. Like the one other character other than Zhao that Jade is actually good on. Like, not saying that Jade is bad, but like the passive just is very hard to maximize on any other polearm user. They can put those crappy Cryo Hydro Heralds back. I want to try. Oh no. No, man, don't say that. I take that back. I never said anything. I did not say anything. I said that Genshin is an amazing game. I did not say Hydro and Cryo Heralds. Nope. Not for me. Gaming chair right there. I like how she's so quiet though. I really like that. Oh, hi. Oh, what the? Oh, there's a timer. Hi, what's up, RZ Eltman? Are you the same Eltman from before? Did you get Arle? No, I'm still quite sure that I'm not getting Arle. There are two things that I'm waiting for confirmation on before I decide to get Arlecchino. And that would be if Clorinde is, if I can confirm that Clorinde is going to be bad without her, and if I, like, in the next few days that people start coming out and saying like how good she is, and if she actually is like really, really good. Judging from what I can see, she's pretty good, but nothing like broken, which is, it's fine, right? Like, a broken character is an imbalanced character, which doesn't constitute a healthy game. Because that means like Genshin, like, because if Hoyo keeps releasing broken characters, like really, really strong characters, that means like they're not selling enough for them to, they're not selling enough characters based on their character design, character lore, characterization, etc. And they're having to sell characters by making them super OP. So a character not being OP is a sign of a healthy game. If it's not broken, he can't beat a mere Hydro Slime. Oh, hey, what's up, Mizo? We come? Well, I think everyone come. I mean, after seeing stuff like this, you know, from a game that we all play, I don't know how you... Yeah. I don't know how you don't. Oh wow, wait, I just realized this, but I don't know if you guys see this, but like look at my Nuville's HP. How did I do that? That is so perfect. And I love that it's not 36, it's not 37, it's 35. It's like, it's not 34, it's 5. It's like somebody just decided and then wrote down how much HP he's gonna have. I never noticed this. This is the first time I'm seeing it, actually. Wow. Oops, wrong character.
逃げ道はあります。
I don't regret going all out on Nivillette and Kazo banner. Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely. Those are characters that are we don't really, now that I think about it, we don't really have any good, like really good Hydro on-fielders. Like who do we have? So we have Ayato, and then who else? Hydro, there. Hydro on-fielders. We have Ayato. Okay, Kokomi, technically, but she's not very good. She's good, but not very good. Yelan's not an on-fielder. Yeah, like... Yeah, Nivillette's the only really good on-fielder we have for Hydro. Hello, my sister watching you, RZ Elfman. Oh, that's your sister? Ah, I see, I see. Hello, hello. I was wondering whether that was you. Oh yes, that's right. I gotta go farm these. Wow, this feels so nice that the artifact domains are right next to each other. So on a map, like when you want to decide which one you want to farm, it's like, okay, I don't have to go here, here, and then go all the way here. I don't have to look for it. They're both just right there next to each other on the map. This is the first time people joining my world to kill enemies, not to get flowers. Really? What enemies are they trying to kill? Oh, I guess they're farming for Arlecchino, huh? And getting mats for her. I keep going to the wrong side. I should go this way.
私は帰ってきた。
Dia build, can I see? Honestly, I'm not sure if my Dia build is right. I don't think you should take my Dia build as an example. Okay, hang on. Let me just do this before wrong again.
裁きの雷行くぞ
討伐となるがいい。
Okay, just swap, thank you. Okay. Alright, here she is. I built her full EM just because I really did not know how to build her. So I have her on Mailed Flower because I do have Rain Slasher. But then I kind of thought, I felt like Rain Slash, or sorry, Mailed Flower, even though it's less EM, right? It's like 55 EM less, I think. I'm not sure. I feel like Mailed Flower is more likely to be usable on another character in the future than Rain Slasher. So that's why I went with Mailed Flower. It's not that much EM anyway. And I just went with 4 Instructor because like 120 more EM for, right? Like for my Raiden Shogun. Right, with my Raiden Shogun on full EM. Yeah, so I just, you know. And I went with full EM. Just because I think she procs virgins. I'm not sure. I've never really paid attention. I don't know. I'm sure you guys have faster eyes than I do. So I'm sure you guys can see whether or not there are virgins happening.
高き私は下げず。せいや
全部丸見えね
静粛に。
Lost their boss fight. Yeah, I remember that specifically because I remember in the special program they specifically say that there's a way for you to do the weekly boss fight without having to do our Arlecchino story quest yet.
私は帰ってきた。
手をつなぎましょう
神戸を垂れろ。
I think it was somewhere here. I don't remember. I remember they said something here. I really am not sure. I don't know. But there was a way to do it.
Sabaki 裁きの雷行くぞ
高き私は下げず。
全部丸見えね
The book icon? Oh, here. Yeah. You're right. Okay. Yeah, there it is. There it is. Oh, right. Oh no. Okay, I have to do a weekly boss fight because I only did one. I only did two this Monday because I knew that there was gonna be a new weekly boss coming out. Okay, so I still have to do that boss fight, which I'm honestly I'm not very excited to do it because like I've never seen that boss fight before, so I don't know her attack patterns. Just take Zhongli with you. That's yep. That's basically what I do every fight that I don't know yet. Hey Zhongli, what? I'm doing a boss fight that for the first time. Ah, okay. Let's go. Just take Zhongli with you. Zhongli might not be what every endgame player looks for when they're trying to do more damage. But boy, is he a nice to have on every account. Zhongli's a cheat code. I know, exactly. Like in StarCraft, Zhongli's shield would literally be considered a cheat code. No, it's no, not even considered. It is a cheat code in StarCraft. You got Arlecchino? No, I didn't get Arlecchino, Kiran. I'm actually quite sure that I'm gonna be skipping Arlecchino, but I have a few conditions that will change my mind. That would be if I can somehow confirm that Clorinde will be bad without Arlecchino, and if she turns out to be better than I thought. Like I think Arlecchino is already pretty good, but if she's even like better and like if she's proven to be really good in the next few days. Clorinde and stuff should be out by today. Wow, you guys are on top of your game. You're wait and see is the best policy. Yeah, exactly, right? Exactly. Unless if you're just very sure, like if it's a rerun of a character, then yeah, of course you should, you know, like that means you already know what they do in that way. Of course, you don't have to wait. Oops. They be pulling those rapiers out of her. Excuse me? Where is she pulling them out of? If she's a unit good on her own, not wanting other units to be perfectly good. Yeah, right, right. Like because we've been getting a lot of characters like that recently. Like I wouldn't say every character, every new character we've gotten recently is not like that, but we've gotten a lot more than back then. And I don't know. It just feels so bad. I don't want Clorinde to have Chiori treatment. Yeah, and that's the thing that's making me so anxious though, is because Clorinde, so design-wise, I think a lot more people are excited for her just for her design than they are for a character like Clorinde, like Chiori, right? So, and if they did that to Chiori, if they gave her that power level, she's not terrible, but she's not great either. Even with that in mind, it just doesn't give me a lot of hope for Clorinde, and that, I don't know, that to me that's scary. Other round body part needs to be used to pull out weapons. Exactly. Yep. Oh boy. Okay. I think those are all of the chores for today. Yeah. I think that's it. Anyway, I don't know if you guys heard my alarm go off, but I got work in 10 minutes, so I gotta get started on getting ready for that. Imagine Clorinde pulling a sword out of a the opposite of Raiden Shogun, huh? That sounds like how you get how you bring weapons onto an airplane. Yeah, it sounds exactly like how you would be able to bring weapons onto an airplane. There's a hole, there's a goal. You guys truly are a special bunch. The Arla trailer is nice. Nice that now in our story quest we can understand about our past. Oh man, I'm looking forward to that then. Well, looking forward to skipping every dialogue of it, but hey, at least I'll pick up a little something here and there. We are just normal. Special bunch are really special. Oh well, that's alright, man. Being normal is fine. Being normal is fine, right? Being normal is, you know, it keeps the peace, right? Keeps the tension off of you. Anyway, like I said, I got work in well 6 minutes from now, so I gotta get ready for that, guys. Anyway, for those of you who need help building your characters' accounts, making a decision which branch to pull for, feel free to join our Discord server. Links are in the description of all my videos, VODs, and streams, and in the pinned message in YouTube chat. If you want to ask for my opinion specifically, you can ping me over there. My name is Elvis Einstein on our Discord server, and of course, you can ask for other people's opinions too. Thank you guys so much for coming by, hanging out, and being awesome people. Have a good day, good afternoon, good evening, and take care, everyone.
少なくとも公明正大だ。危険や挑戦はすべて目に見
Bye
えるよう
everyone.
にしてくれてる。
Nice. I knew you guys would like that. I mean, I like it. I'm not saying I don't like it. I'm just saying I just knew you guys would like it because I know I would like it too, bro.